ini for today is in my industrial training presentation. Firstly, my name is Nurul Fasihah Binti Jumidey, and I am ongoing internship in Energy Management Unit at Pejabat Keselamatan, Pekerjaan dan Kelestarian Alam Sekitar KPKA UTeM, and I was supervised by TS Dr. Muhammad Fani bin Sulaiman. So in my first task for this internship is firstly is my company background. Okay, Pejabat Keselamatan Pekerjaan dan Kelestarian Alam Sekitar KPKA is one of office under Pejabat Naib Chancellor Pembangunan dan Pengurusan Fasiliti, and KPKA is a combination of two office, which is Occupational Safety and Health, PPKP, and Pusat Kelestarian Alam Sekitar. And this my office is Pusat Kelestarian Alam Sekitar. So under Pusat Kelestarian Alam Sekitar, under KPKA, they have four sub office, which is consists of occupational safety and health, energy management, and green practice, and also administration and finance. Okay. Firstly in my internship is I'm going to I need to draw a IoT energy monitoring system single line diagram. This is assignment being given on second week of internship, and this task is must create a single line diagram for IoT energy monitoring system for 16 building in UTeM using AutoCAD software. So in the single line diagram, we have to show a connection from the DPM digital power meter to energy management internet system. And the element that we need to draw is energy power meter, DPM, Raspberry Pi, COMRAC, and the main server, and EMS website. Okay, this is a task 1 flow plan, which is firstly we IdeaNet, which is we come up with sketching. After we send the sketching to supervisor been review it, and we proceed to layout drawing. After that, we draw digital power meter, and then Raspberry Pi, COMRAC, main server, EMS website, and lastly is we labeling all the elements, and we submit it and checked by our supervisor. Okay, next is extension IoT monitoring in load forecasting of tau or PTR tariff. Okay, this is one of data analysis that been done by us. Firstly is this task takes 2 weeks, and the data will given the power consumption data from IoT monitoring system in 1 week on the selected month, and the criteria that must be taken into consider, such as energy consumption reduction percentage must below than 10 or the smallest number that nearest to 0. And the second is the total electricity cost or PTR must be less than total electricity cost flat tariff, and the load factor index baseline must less than load factor index optimization. And in this task, we are divided by 3 people, 3 internship brands. So for myself, I used to analyze 8 types of data of monitoring system from buildings such as Satria 2, Chancellery, Dewan Chancellor, FKE in 2 weeks. So this is the flow plan of this task. So firstly, we tabulate all the data by day and time, And after that, we differentiate data for working days and holidays. And after that, we calculate the average of power consumption for working days only, because the data that we want is only working days. And then there's create a load factor graph from all days and average the data. After that, we run the baseline. Baseline is we use the average that we have been that we have been tabulated using a required weightage. This we run using the MATLAB algorithm. So from the MATLAB, we choose the best and copy it to the Microsoft Excel. So after that, we create a line graph from the optimization data. And then we have to run the baseline again with a different weightage. So this task, after we get all the best result from all the weightage, we have to review the task with supervisor in the next meeting. So this is the example of the tabulated day and days, working days, and the weekend public holiday that we have done firstly. And then like we can see here, they have data for weightage 5% until 30%. So this is the how I presented my work in this task. So the optimum result here is from the MATLAB algorithm, and also the fitness. And this load profile and also the fitness is also from the MATLAB. The three criteria that I've been explained just now is the energy consumption. It's the energy consumption reduction that must be slow or negative, and the total flat tariff must be larger than total cost electricity, and the optimization must be larger than our baseline. Okay, this is for weightage 5, and weightage 30 is for example of result for weightage 30. And next is online webinar. My task is online webinar KELESTARIAN Alam Sekitar Menuju Kampus Pintar. In this task, we've been assigned, I being assigned as the crew leader and by supervisor at week 4. This task need to organize a webinar using live streaming Facebook KPKA. And this event was organized by our office is PEJABAT Keselamatan, PEKERJAAN dan Kelestarian Alam Sekitar. So I propose to use a StreamYard online broadcast application and as a medium for this broadcasting. Okay, so this is the flow plan. As a leader, I have to come out with my own plan. For firstly, I listing the job scopes, and after that, I ask for supervisors for review or another improvement for the list of job scope, and then after that, I do a team briefing, and I follow up the progress as the follow up the progress, such as the poster have been already finished yet. And then I determine what the application that being used to live broadcast, and then I propose live streaming broadcast application to supervisor. After that, supervisor asked to do a testing with internship group, and also a tentative and briefing and rehearsal with all the panels. And when the program begins, I am the one who controlling the technical part, such as uploading and sharing the slide of all the panels, and start and end the broadcast, live broadcast. So this is the during preparation, which is we are going to have testing rehearsal on this webinar by using StreamYard broadcast application, and this is during the live streaming. This is the feature of background backdrop of the webinar. Okay, after that, this is the what? I think the third, energy consumption data analysis from electricity bills for poor main building facility provided by UTeM. So in this task, I've been given to me on week 6, and it should be done in 1 week. So this objective is we want to identify and analyze the energy consumption of 4 basic facility building that provided for student and staff of usage from 2020 until July 2021. And there are 4 related to this task, which is Pusat Kesihatan, Pusat Islam, Pusat Persatuan Pelajar, and Pusat Sukan. So the flow plan is the bill have been given to me, and I have to tabulate three types of data, which is energy consumption, maximum demand, and the total amount of bill in by month in the Microsoft Excel. And I sum up all the data to get the total consumption per year. And after that, 2022 data and 2021 data been tabulated in a new tabulated data. So from that, I create a bar graph from the data, and I observe the pattern of the consumption per year and submit it to the supervisor, and task been reviewed. Okay, this is the example of Pusat Kesihatan data that have been done. Okay, we can see there is the increasing of power of energy consumption on 2021 because I can predict that the consumption on 2021 will be larger than 2022, because on half of 2021, this is one from just for July 2021, and this one is December 2022, 2020. So I can see data 21 pada setengah tahun 21 kan hampir melebihi separuh daripada data tahunan 2020. So we can predict that 2021, the consumption for 2021 will be more than the year of 2022. 2020. I'm sorry, 2020. So this is my assignment for this internship, which is I have to come out with a report entitled Behavioral Study of Energy Efficiency among Staff and Student and UTeM. So in this task, it will be given to me to finish from week 7 until week 10, and this task will have me to do a questionnaire and distribute it to all UTeM staff and students. So the result from this survey will represent in data analysis by report writing, and the survey conducted starting from 8 September until 14 September. So the task plan, as shown is here. Firstly, I define what is the problem, what is the objective of this task, and after that I come out with the problem. I research for previous research, how they study the behavior of student and staff in a population. So after come out with the previous getting idea from the previous research, I ideate my own ideas based on our observation in our society, which is UTeM, staff and UTeM, staff and UTeM, and staff and student UTeM. I start to design a questionnaire. So after I start design the questionnaire, I choose a required sample size. So how I choose the required sample size? I using the table required sample size that I have that I have get from the previous research. They use that table to get the required sample size. So after that, I review my plan. I propose my plan to supervisor, and my supervisor asked me to do some improvement, add some ideas, add some question about the effect of pandemic towards energy consumption stuff at home. And after getting all the improvement, all the approval, I start to distribute it and follow up the ongoing statistic on how many pupils have been answer my survey. And after it have been reached the required minimum sample size, I start to analyze, and right now I'm ongoing the report writing. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the example figures first that have been done. The Google Form for staff and Google Form for students. So in conclusion, towards the industry training, I found several important things that I have been learned is firstly critical and analytical thinking. So in the last task, I have to think and have to improve my analytical thinking, because I have to work in independent, because supervisor just give me opportunity to I come out with my own plan, and I have to have a good self management, which is
Yeah.
I have a good self management, which is I have to self management and self discipline. Two parts These two parts are important in my internship,
Kita
because
kena
I
buat
need
ni.
to submit
Nampak
all
ni.
the required tasks on
Boleh.
time, and I have to get the task done and in a proper way. So lastly is improve my communication skill, which is previously I need to give a team briefing. I need to give a program briefing with the panels that including the director of KPKA, the one who are uh, orang yang lebih terhormat, orang yang lebih terhormat. So I have to improve my communication skill in order to brief a program to them. So that's all from me. Thank you.